One more thing. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom from Montgomery, Alabama. And good to see everybody on such a cold night. It's great. So I want to welcome, we have a new visitor. What's your name? Lori from New Jersey. Oh, okay. Well, welcome, Lori from New Jersey. You're far away from home. I hope you find everything that you need here. Shabbat Shalom. Let's start. Let's go ahead and start with just a hello and a shalom aleichem on page. We're, we're going to start with Yedid Nefesh on page 10. So, welcome to everybody. So sorry for the bowl games and the outcome of Alabama. We will take a moment to pause and our sadness, and then we will forget it as we welcome in Shabbat. And we come in on page 10. Yedid Nefesh of Harachaman Mishoch Avdach El Retzonach Yarutz Avdach Emayal Veishtachaveh Mul Hadarak Ke'erav lo yedidutach minofet tzuf v'chol tam hador na'e ziv ha'olam nashich ad ahavatach Ahayem narefanala beharela noam zivach as titchazek v'titrapek v'haitalach shivchat olam Vatik Yechemu Rachamecha Vechusna Ben Ahovach Ki kama nichsof Lirat B'Tiferet Uzach Anayli Mahmad Libi Chushana Ve'al Titalam Higalena Ufros Chavivi Alai Etzukar Shelomach Ta'ir Eretz Mikvodach Nagila Venismecha Bach Maher Ehuv Kiva Moed Vechoneni Ki Yamei Olam Yana nai 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 nai, yana nai 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 nai, yana nai 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 nai, yana nai 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 nai, yana nai 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 nai, yana nai 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 nai, yana nai 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 nai, yana nai 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 nai, yana nai 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 nai, yana nai 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 nai. Yana nai 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 nai. So now we're going to read Psalms 95 through 99. So can I go ahead and get 4 volunteers to read? David, Alan, and Irene. David, Alan. All right. So David, you want to sing? We'll read. Now we can do response. Oh, now I do actually, but read responsively. Yes.
Sing to Adonai, let us trumpet praise to our protector. Filled with thanks, let us greet God, raising our voice in song.
Great is Adonai, a greater sovereign than all other deities. God's hands form the ear steep, mountain crests too are God's work. The sea is God, for God made it. Dry land was fashioned by God's hands. Adonai is our God, and we are God's flock, sheep in God's caring hands.
In the desert, when your ancestors tried me and tested me, though they had seen what I had wrought. For 40 years,
Double the generation of people whose hearts have gone astray. They do not know my way. So in anger, I swore, enter my rest. And Psalm 96 on page 13. Page 13.
Sing to Adonai a new song. Sing to Adonai all the earth. Sing to Adonai, praise God. Sing day after day. Tell of God's deliverance.
Tell the nations of God's glory. Speak of God's wonders among all peoples. For Adonai is great, surely to be praised, more revered than other gods. For the gods of the nations are man-made idols, but Adonai fashioned the very heavens.
Thank and joy for God's family. Offer to Adonai, people of the world. Offer to Adonai honor and strength. Offer to Adonai the honor due God's name. Bring a gift of thanksgiving and enter God's presence.
Bow to Adonai in the glory of his holy place, and tremble before God's presence, all who dwell on earth. Announce among the nation, Adonai reigns. The land is firm and will not be moved. Peoples will be judged.
Heaven shall be glad at the earth. The sea and fullness roar. Meadows and all the groves and them exult. Even the trees of the forest shall sing praise. As Adonai comes to judge the earth, judging lands with righteousness and peoples with divine truth.
And yeah. Clouds and thick darkness surround the divine. Righteousness and justice secure God's throne. Fire goes before God, consuming besiegers round about. The heavens tell of God's righteousness, and all the nations see God's glory. Zion hears of it and rejoices. The cities of Judah exult as you, Adonai, pass judgment. Israel of Adonai hate evil. God protects the lives of the faithful, saving them from the hands of the sinful. Thanks. Adonai declares deliverance. As nations looked on, God's righteousness was revealed. Adonai, all the earth, break out in joyful singing. Sing to Adonai, the muses. lyre and the voice making music together, with horns and shofar cries, trumpet the presence of the sovereign Adonai. Amen. Let's continue on page 21. Mizmor LeDavid, Havu Ladonai b'nei Elim, Havu Ladonai kavod va'os, Havu Ladonai kevod shemo, Ishtachavu Ladonai behadra kodesh, Kol Adonai alamayim, el kavod hirim, Adonai almayim rabim. Vayarkidem kamo egel Levanon v'siram kamo vein reim. Vayechesof ye'arod uvechalo kulo omer kavod. Adonai yivarech et amo shalom. Okay, let's continue on page 23 with Lecha Dodi, the first two paragraphs and then the last paragraphs. Lecha Dodi likrakala, Penei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi likrakala, Penei Shabbat nikabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, Ishmianu el meuchad, Adonai echad, u'shemo echad, l'shemo tiferet ve'letila. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nikabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, Ki hi mekor habracha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshava techila. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nikabela. And we continue on page 25 with the last paragraph. Boi v'shalom ateret ba'ala, Gam besimcha uvetzola, toch emunei am segula. Boi chala, Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Penei Shabbat nikabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nikabela. Please remain standing. Those of you who are saying Mourner's Kaddish, we continue on page 30. The rest, please be seated. Those mourners and those observing a yard site say, Yit Gadal v'Yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah B'Alma Divrach Hirute V'Yamlich Bachute B'Chayechon V'Yamechon U'Chaye T'chol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala U'Bizman Kari V'Imru Yehesh Shmei Rabba Mevarach Le'olam. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitraman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudisha le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran b'yalma v'imru yehesh lama rabba min shamaya V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Osei shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. We continue on page 39a with the Baruch Hu. Please rise. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMivorach. Baruch Adonai Baruch Leolam Vahed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim. B'chokhmah potech shirim utnuma mishaneh etim u'mechalif et zmanim u'misadir et kochavim b'mishmrotehem barakia kiretzono. Boreyom v'layla golel or mipnei choshek v'choshek mipnei or uma'avir yom u'me'evi layla umavdil ben yom u'vein layla Adonai tzavaot shemo el chad v'kayam tamidim loch aleinu le'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Amari v'aravim. Page 40. Avat Olam Beit Yisrael Amchata Torah u'mitzvot chukim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shokmeinu u'v'kumeinu Nasiach bechukecha, v'nizmach b'divrei Toratecha, u'v'mitzvotecha, le'olam va'ed. Hihem chayenu ve'orech yameinu, ve'orech yameinu. Uvahem nehege yomam v'layla ve'vatcher al susim imenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael. We say the Shema on page 41. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha ve'hayu ha'dvarim ha'eleh Asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha v'shinantan levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha uvleftecha v'aderech u'shokbecha uv'kumecha u'kshartam leod al yadecha והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. We continue reading individually on page 42. ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר אל בני ישראל ואמרת להם ועשו להם ציצית על כנפי בגדיהם לדורותם, ותנתנו על ציצית הכנפה פיתה ותכלת, והיה לכם לציצית. וראיתם אותו, וזכרתם את כל מצוות אדוני, ועשיתם אותם, ולא תטורו אחרי לבבכם, אחרי עיניכם, אשר אתם זונים אחריהם. למען תזכרו, ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. אמת ואמונה כל זאת וקיים עלינו, כי הוא אדוני אלוהינו ואין זולתנו, אנחנו ישראל עמו. Page 44. Page 44. ומלכותו ברצו קיבלו עליהם משה ומרים ובני ישראל לחנו שירה בשמחה רבה, ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה פלא. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה, זה לי אנו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר כי פר אדוני יעקב, וגאלם יחזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. Page 45. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ותקננו בעצה טובה מלפניך, והושיענו למען שמך, והגן בעדנו. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ולשלום מעתה ועד עולם, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך. ברוך אתה אדוני הפורס סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. Page 46. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל לא לעולם, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי Shabbat vayinafash. Yikadav yitkadash meraba. Be'alma divrach tev yamlich machute. B'chayechon uvyomechon. Uchayedecho beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala. Ubizman kari vimru. Yitbarach, Yitbarach, Vishtabach, Vitbar, Vitraman, Vitnase, Vitadar, Vitale, Vitala, Shemedi Kudisha, Leila, Miko Berchata, Vashirahata, Dushbechata, Menechemata, Damiran, Beaman, Vimru. We continue with the silent Amida. We read individually because it's nighttime. We read these individually on pages 47. Now is the time to say the prayers on the page or the prayers in your heart. So this week we are in Parshat Vayigash, and Vayigash means is to approach. So before we say the Friday night Abida, you'll see a lot of people's custom is to take 3 steps back and then 3 steps forward to approach God. And so what does this mean to approach God? Isn't God everywhere? But so what they're talking about is more of it's a symbol of our willingness to approach God. So the next time you take those 3 steps, I would encourage you to really think about your willingness to approach God, because sometimes it's a little surface, like I know, especially for me, it's a little surface. It's hard to penetrate that kind of outer shell. And so, so the next time you take those 3 steps, I want you to remember this Avayikash to approach, that this is a signal of your willingness to approach God. You don't always connect to God, it's hard, but you don't always have to want to connect to God. Sometimes you can be mad at God, but you should have to want to connect to God. That you can control. Shabbat Shalom. I've got another little mini sermon at the end. That's half my sermon. Got another one at the end. Okay. So we continue on page 53. Vayichulu hashamayim v'haaretz v'kol tzavam. Vayichal Elohim b'yom hashvi'i malachto asher asa. Vayishbot b'yom hashvi'i mikol malachto asher asa. Vayivarech Elohim et yom hashevi'i. Vayikadesh oto ki lo shavat mikol malachto asher bara Elohim lasot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor Hanara El Elyon, Konei Shamayim va'aretz, Magen Avod bidvaro, Mechaye Metim b'mamaro, Ha'el Hakadosh Ein Kamohu, Hameniach le'amo b'yom Shabbat kocho. Kivam ratza lehaniach lahem, kivam ratza lehaniach lahem, lefanav navod b'yirav v'fachad, v'nodei lishmo b'chol yom tamid me'on habrachot. El hahodahot, Adon hashalom, Mekadesh hashabbat u'mvarech shevi, u'meniach b'kdusha, ne'amikdush ne'oneg, zecher lemase bereshit. Page 54. Our God and God of our ancestors, embrace our rest. Make us holy through your mitzvot, and let Torah be our portion. Fill our lives with goodness and gladden your deliverance. Purify our hearts to serve you truly. Adonai, our God, loving and willingly grant that we inherit your holy Shabbat, that the people Israel, who make your name holy, may find rest on this day. Baruch atah Adonai, who makes Shabbat holy. Yikadav Yikadashem Merabah, Be'alma Divrach Yirte, Ve'amlich Machute, B'chaychon, Ve'amechon, V'chadecho Be'Yisrael, Ba'agala, Uvizman Kari Ve'imeru. Yit Barach V'Yishtabach V'Yitpa'ar V'Yitraman V'Yitnaseh, V'Yitadar V'Yitaleh V'Yitalash Shemei Kodesha. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata, Da'amiran Be'alma Ve'imeru. Tidkal bos lot honu va'uton dekol Yisrael kadam avuhon diva shemaya ve'imeru. Yehi shlam rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Ose shalom b'mromav hu ya'ase shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol Yoshrei Tevel ve'imeru. Amen, amen, amen. So the second part of our sermon is this Sunday at 3 p.m. We're going to have an interfaith service. Thank you, building on the wonderful work that Rabbi Kramer did when he was here. We're going to have an interfaith Montgomery service here. It's going to be Baha'i, is Presbyterian, a couple other flavors of Christianity. I'm not sure with Islam. So we got. We've got a lot of people coming. And so I've got a book also from Rabbi Kramer, thank you, Tales of the Hasidim from Martin Buber. And so they asked Rabbi Mikhail in Pirkei Avot, that's a book of the Talmud, Sayings of the Fathers, we read, who is wise? He who learns from all men, which should be all people, as it says, from all my teachers I have gotten understanding. Then why does it not say he who learns from every teacher is wise? Rabbi Mikhail explained, the master who pronounced these words is intent on having it clear that we can learn not only from those whose occupation is to teach, but from every person, even from one who is ignorant or from one who is wicked. I'm not implying that the interfaith people are ignorant and wicked. I'm just saying they're not our teachers. You can gain understanding as to how to conduct your life. So that's what I wanted to share. That's the words I wanted to share, that we can learn from everybody, even especially those who are not like us, who are not our teachers. So please come, and also in this sort of same thing, please talk to everybody. Please have lots and lots of experiences. Nora Ephraim said, either you succeed or you have a story, but go out and try and do and get your successes and your stories, and Shabbat Shalom. Okay. We continue with the Elenu on page 56. Elenu Shabbat. Hakatu v'tortecha Adonai lo le'olam va'ed. V'ne'emar v'Adonai v'melech ha'kol ha'or. V'yom ha'briyeh Adonai. This week, we lovingly remember Victoria Capoletto, Gioria Shekti, Aaron Arnov, Rose Elizabeth Baker, David Brenner, Lillian Ginsberg, Isidore Steinberg, Rosa Abronson, Edward Klein, Joseph Fleischman, Hobby Freeling, Ina Orange, Ida Kishner, Minnie Segal, Isaac Schwartz, Ben Sharker, Yechiel Mendenbaum, Jerry McManama, Jerry McManama, Regina Manda Miller, Oscar Schoenbaum, and Abraham Wasserman. And is anyone else observing the Yort site? We remember Betty Orlich. We also remember those who fell in battle this week. Sergeant Uriel Peretz, 23, age 23. First Sergeant Yuval Shoshanam, age 22. Major Hod Streambaum, age 27, and captive Amitat Levy, age 35. We continue with the Mourner's Kaddish on page 58. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah B'alma Divrach Chirute V'amlich Machute B'chayechon Uvyamechon Uvchaye Dechol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala Uvizman Kariv V'imru Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevarach Le'olam Ulamei Almaya Yit Barach V'yishtabach V'yit Pa'ar V'yit Roman V'yit Naseh V'yit Hadar V'yit Taleh V'yit Halal Shemei Dekudisha Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata Tushbechata V'nechemata Da'amiran Be'alma V'imru Yehesh Lama Rabba Min Shemaya V'chaim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Oseh Shalom B'mramav Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'imru. May the one who creates peace on high bring peace to us and to all of Israel. And we say, Amen. Amen. So before we go, do we have any? I have some announcement. Does anyone have any announcements? Announcements? No? Oh, all right. So we have services tomorrow at 9:30. We have an interfaith service this week on Sunday at 3 p.m. We have Southern Schmooze. Remember, I'm so happy to be back. We will not be having services January 31st and through the February 2nd. There will be no services here. They're going to be in Southern Schmooze in Georgia. I'm going, you're going, we're all going to go. It's going to be so much fun. I've got the agenda for what we're going to be doing. There's going to be sushi. There's going to be lots of stuff going on. If you've never had a full traditional Shabbat in a camp setting, it's really lovely. So I hope you can come for that. Okay. Any other announcements? No? Okay. So, it's finished up with Adon Olam. Thank you.
Doing a what?
What? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Which tunes do we know? You said it, you pick it. All right, so we should do the peppy tune at least. Okay. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'Terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Leit Nasa B'Hefsoko Azai Malek Shemo Nikra Adon Olam Ve'acharei Kiklot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nora Adon Olam Vehu Haya Vehu Haveh Vahu iye batifara Adon Olam Asher Malach B'Terem Kol Yetzir Nivra Le'ed Nasa B'Efsachol Azai Malek Shemo Nikra Adon Olam Vahu Echad Ve'en Sheni Laham Shilo Lahakbira Adon Olam Bali Reshit Bali Tachlit Velo Ha'os Ve'Hamisra Adon Olam Asher Malach B'Terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Le'ed Nasa B'Hefsakol Azai Malek Shemo Nikra Adon Olam. There's another one. V'hueli v'chagoli v'tzorchev li b'yitzara v'hunisi manosli v'nakosi b'yom ekra b'yado afkid ruchi b'et ishan v'a'ira v'im ruchi v'viati Adonai Levo Ira Adon No Olam. Shabbat Shalom.